Hi guys and welcome to the beginners. So today it's a special beginner video. So if you are completely beginning and you have never flown anything, or it's the first time you will fly F3K but you already fly other things, it's a good video for you. So stay tuned. Intro. So first of all, shameless plug for my Patreon, because I don't know if I already say that, but I'm trying to live with my videos. So currently it's super hard because I just can live with a tiny bit of money I get with sailing my glider after review. So it's already awesome. The builders help me to do that. So if you want to help me to go check the first link in the description. It's my Patreon supporter link. So if you want to help me to live up with this video and because you like my videos, maybe go there and you can subscribe for $1, $2 or anything what you want, and that's it. So let's go for the video now. So if you are not a complete beginners first, so I like to say work a glider, all this thing, and I like to say with what you should go to begin in F3K. So if you are not a complete beginner, I think you have your own radio already. If you are your own radio, all this thing, I think you can check on RC groups. You will find many people fly with the same radio as you. But if you fly on anything from FreeSky, if you want, you can write in the comment down below. I already read the comment, okay? And I reply to them if needed. What about the glider? So if you're not completely beginning, or if you are a real beginner, you should go for the same thing, I think, because the launch is the most difficult part. The flying is not that bad. It's not hard because it's flying slow and it's a glider. So I will explain to you. Maybe if you come from plane, you don't know how work a glider, why it fly like this. So because the glider have no engine, how it work? How can it go forward? It's really simple. It's because of the mass of the glider, the gravity and the airfoil. Okay, if I want to go really deeper in the detail, I will say the incidents, all these things. So it doesn't matter there. We'll talk about airfoil. Okay, so the mass makes the glider fall straight to the ground, but because the glider have a tail and a front, so the glider will move in one direction. It can't move backward. Okay, and because of this movement and the airfoil, because the airfoil will create lift opposite to the gravity and will generate forward movement because of the one-way movement of the glider. Okay? How the glider glide? Because of the speed gained, because the glider will do a slope. Okay? Glider is on a slope. As soon as the glider get the good balance of lift for the mass and the drag from the airspeed, because it drag, all the glider drag, and it will balance his speed and get his cruise speed, which is the glide speed, we'll say this. And a standard F3K today will fall at 30 centimeters per second, so around 12 inches per second. in, we'll say, minimum sink rate, but some are sinking a bit slower, others a bit faster, but in cruise it's around 50 to 60 centimeters, so 1 foot and half or something like this. So this is the theory. So now we'll talk about a bit the gliders. So you should go, if you are complete beginners or not, for not full-size DLG, because not because of the flight, but because of the durability and the easy to launch or not. 1 meter and 50 centimeter DLG, so full-size DLG, are a bit more difficult to launch because of the weight, even if some are only 200 grams. The most of them are 230 to 250 grams, and it's a bit more difficult to launch than a 1 meter DLG because they are between 100 to 140 grams, so it's a lot of difference, around 100 grams, and the flights are almost same today. The 1 meter DLG performs super well. So the 1 meter are cheaper too. But why you should go for a 1 meter instead of a 1.5 meter for the beginning? It's because of the launch, but not only because of the weight, but because of the width. So the wingspan is really important for the launch, because if you tip strike, so it's simple, it's tip, so the tip of the wing, the right tip if you are right-handed, could strike, hit the ground at launch if you are putting too much angle to your glider. And I've seen already some tip strike and the glider is or a bit bent, but you should definitely fix it, and it's a big fix, or it's completely destroyed. So yes, it's why you should go for 1 meter, because with a 1 meter DLG it's way more difficult to go tip strike, and all the time you should make short clips, video clips about you launching, because if you don't see how you launch, you can't improve it. If you want to improve your launch, and you should do this as soon as you begin. I did that, and I looked by myself, and when I began, I remember I looked some Marcus stand videos, how to launch to 60 meters, and I was launching at 35 to 40 meters, and I was dreaming of 60 meters. And it's because of Marcus I improved my launch, and today you can do it by watching Marcus' video or mine, or anyone videos, but it really helps, and I think it's a good way to improve your launch, and you should do this as soon as you begin. Okay, so 1 meter, no tip strike, lighter, cheaper, and servos are cheaper, and they are a bit more durable because they are lighter. When you tumble it on the ground a bit, they are less tend to break than a 1.5 meter DLG, even if most of them are really, really strong today. Now we'll talk a bit about what you should buy, what you should do. So first, what you should do, if you want to train a bit for the glide, I think you should just look for a small slope with only grass, no little bush or this thing which can damage your glider. Just do gentle toes and do gentle turns and land really easy on the ground. Don't try to pull too much and poof, like this. You can break your fuselage like this, or your wing or your rudder. Yeah, so just land flat, okay? So I think on flat land it's better, but with a tiny little slope it's a bit better, because the glider will stay around the same altitude all the time. But make sure nothing is forward, because if you have a river, a barrier, a fence, a road, all these things, not good. Okay. So now let's talk a bit about radio. If you are completely beginners, you have surely not your own radio yet, but if you are not beginner, you have your own radio already. So if you have a Futaba, all these things, as I'm sorry, I don't know how to set it. Grotner a little bit, Jetty not that much. But I always recommend FrSky radio. Why? Only because it's not expensive, it's really reliable, and for DLG I think you don't need more than what FrSky offer you. Because it's... So, people always say, oh, it's darn difficult to set. No, it's not difficult to set. If you want ailerons, you put ailerons. That's it. If you want snap flap, it's super darn simple. You just put a line of elevator under your ailerons and it's a mixer. That's it. It's simple to use because you create everything. And as soon as you have understand how it works, it's super simple. So today you can just get a QX7 for $100. I think the first price for that range of capabilities in Grotner is 350 or 400 euros. So around maybe $450. And on JT I don't know. On Futaba I don't know, but I think it's a bit more expensive. But anyway, I think if you look for a radio, go for a QX7 or X9D because they are really great, cheap, and perform really well. If you want I do more gear lists, you can ask me and I will do it. If you want I do a new beginner week because I did it already 1 year ago now. And if you haven't looked at it, you can check it just right there. If you want I do a new one, an updated one, just let me know in the comment down below. So if you have stayed there or how long of the video, just I will do it that now. Comment down below S3K power. So I will change every time at every video if you want to comment something. And if you are here till the end, thank you a lot for watching. So thank you again and see you next time. Bye!